Once again, it's Charles Doppelganger here with the late news. It's Meghan McCain, Irving the interviewer and our guest special agent Boxer.
Hi out there, aren't our new digs spectacular? It's about time we got a decent place to work.
Meghan, it's really beautiful. Let's consider ourselves lucky and get on with the news. Once again Donald is out there picking up free media coverage.
So we have a rigged system. So in Colorado, they were going to vote. And you saw what's happened in Colorado. It's one of the big things. It's a fix. Because we thought we were having an election, and a number of months ago, they decided to do it by, you know what, right? Right? They said we'll do it by delegate.
Well, this is a very comfortable place for Donald Trump to be. He's been complaining about unfair treatment, real or perceived, since the very beginning of this campaign. It is true that in Colorado, the system was set up in a way that seemed to discourage participation by the kind of new voters that Trump might be bringing into the party. Delegates, if you wanted to be a delegate, you had to go through a precinct caucus, and then a county caucus, and then a district caucus, and then the state caucus. It was a system for veterans, insiders, politicos, activists, and not the kind of uninitiated new voters that Trump is trying to appeal to.
You know what really pisses me off? After the delegates are picked and committed, you're allowed to offer them trips and all kinds of goodies except cash to change their allegiances. What kind of system is that? It doesn't seem democratic to me.
The rules were the rules, and everybody knew them going in. This was something that had been done many months ago, and the RNC has said, look, this was out in the open. Everybody knew it was going to work that way. And so clearly, Ted Cruz worked the system very diligently. His people had been preparing for months and months and months for this. Trump had not. They had ignored the system, kind of parachuted in at the last minute, and then amazingly enough, the guys who did all the preparation won the game.
Donald has been yelling and screaming. A lot of whining. I'm sure some cursing. And some late night fevered tweeting. All the characteristics I would note we would want of a commander-in-chief. And the latest thing he seized upon is when people vote against him, they're stealing the election.
Here are two guys who are both outsiders, Captain Chaos shooting from the hip, and Lying Ted who wants to tear down the system, but continues using it to win. This campaign has hopefully opened the eyes of the electorate to the many major flaws in our so-called democracy. Where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? How about a shorter campaign cycle? How about limits on campaign funding? How about no superdelegates? How about the same primary rules in all 50 states? How about no gifts for delegates?